देडे सर अजून कशी जॉईन व्हायनात लोक? देडे सर
हॅलो.
लोक जॉईन का होईना? किती वाजता कार्यक्रम आपला? 10:30 ना?
11 सर, 11 टायमिंग आहे.
11 वाजता आहे ना?
हा.
मी म्हणलं 10:30 आहे का काय? मग 11ला म्हणलं अजून वेळ आहे.
10 मिनिटं आणखी सर. जरा वाट बघायला.
होते.
हा होते.
हो. सरांचा बायोडाटा फार स्ट्रॉंग आहे देडी सर.
हा स्ट्रॉंग आहे सर.
हो, विद्यापीठात आपले मी गेलो ना, सरांशी भेटलेलो होतो 2-3 वेळा. आणि एनसीएल ला मी होतो त्यावेळेस सर तिथे होते एनसीएल ला.
बायोडाटा स्ट्रॉंग आहे सर.
बायोडाटा
स्ट्रॉंग आहे भरपूर. आता त्यांनी म्हणले ते ऍड करा म्हणले. तुम्हाला ते व्हॉट्सअपला पाठवलं.
मी 2096 ते 97 ला 97-98 ला एनसीएल ला होतो. सर तिथे होते त्यावेळेस एनसीएल मध्ये. हो.
त्यांनी आता व्हॉट्सअप केलं मला. ते म्हणले तेवढा ऍड करा बायोडाटा मध्ये.
ते त्यांनी आता मी कॅल्क्युलेट करत होतो. त्यांचं प्रोजेक्टची कॉस्ट 5 करोड रुपये होती. आणि पुन्हा ही डीबीटी बिल्डर प्रोजेक्ट म्हणून त्यांच्याकडे एक कार्यभार आहे आणि त्या माध्यमातून त्यांना 5 कोटी रुपये परत मिळालेले आहेत.
मिळाले आता पाठवले.
हा खूप छान. आणि आपल्याकडे एक नाईक सर होते इथं मायक्रोबायोलॉजीला. नाही, मायक्रोबायोलॉजीला नाईक सर त्यांचे ते गाईड आहेत शिवाजी विद्यापीठात. आता ते काम करतात सरांच्या अंडर गायडन्स. सरांचं नेटिव्ह प्लेस कुठले हो सर?
सर बार्शीचे. बार्शी तालुका. म्हणजे काहीच नाही समजलं.
त्यांना कळतं की नाही.
गुड मॉर्निंग सर. सोनल सर, गुड मॉर्निंग.
सर गुड मॉर्निंग.
हा, गुड मॉर्निंग सर. व्हेरी गुड मॉर्निंग. बोला सर. हा, बरं ठीक आहे.
कुठे आहे तुम्ही?
हा सर तुम्ही जॉईन नाही का? हा जॉईन झालं ना, ठीक आहे ठीक आहे, ओके ओके हा. Khetri sir, we will start.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
No research without action, no action without research. Good morning to all of you. Thank you for joining today state level webinar on research funding agency on the behalf of Dahiwadi College, Dahiwadi, which is jointly organized research committee and IQAC. I heartily welcome to all the participants and today guest of honor Professor K.D. Sonuri sir, Department of Biochemistry, Shivaji University, Kolhapur. I also extend warm welcome to President today webinar, respected Principal Dr. B.S. Barwan sir, IQC Coordinator Dr. A.N. Daras sir, Head Department of Chemistry Dr. S.M. Khetre sir, and all my dear students and colleagues. So now here, today guest of honor, Professor K.D. Sonuri sir, which is delivered on top Research Funding Agency. And today, a goal for this webinar are to learn about potential funding agency tips and advice on how to apply for funding agency to promote excellence in research in higher education and to motivate the faculty for research and to benefit our research to the society. Which type of funding agency in India all over the world, and I am sure that you all will feel enriched with knowledge after completion of the webinar. Now I would like to request today President of this webinar, Principal Dr. B.S. Barwan sir, to inaugurate the event and put the remark. Dr. Principal Dr. B.S. Barwan sir, please.
हॅलो
हा, येस सर, येस सर.
डेडे सर, आपले सहकारी किती जॉईन होतात ते बघा जरा.
48 सर.
हा.
हा ठीक आहे ओके ओके सर. तुमचा आवाज अनम्यूट झालाय सर. हेलो.
बळवंत सर तुम्ही म्यूट
हॅलो.
झालेला आहे.
बलवंत सर. ओके सर. Once again, now I would. Once again, I would like to request today President of this webinar, Principal Dr. B.S. Balwant sir, to inaugurate the event and put the remark. Please, Dr. Balwant sir.
डेडे सर, आवाज येतो का माझा?
हा, yes sir, yes sir. Yes sir.
आज आपल्या महाविद्यालयामध्ये रिसर्च कमिटी आणि IQC सेलच्या संयुक्त विद्यमाने आयोजित केलेल्या एक दिवसीय राज्यस्तरीय वेबिनारच्या निमित्तानं ऑनलाईन उपस्थित असलेले आजच्या या कार्यक्रमाचे प्रमुख मार्गदर्शक माननीय डॉक्टर KD सोनवणे सर, महाविद्यालयातील IQC सेलचे कोऑर्डिनेटर प्राध्यापक डॉक्टर दडस सर, या कार्यक्रमाचे कन्व्हीनर आणि आर्मी चेअरमन डॉक्टर डेडे सर, या कार्यक्रमाचे सचिव डॉक्टर खेत्रे सर आणि ऑनलाईन जॉईन झालेले महाविद्यालयातील प्राध्यापक बंधू भगिनी आणि विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, आपल्या सर्वांच्यासाठी हे जे ऑनलाईन वेबिनार आयोजित केलेलं आहे, या वेबिनार आयोजित करण्यापाठीमागचा महाविद्यालयाचा एक वेगळा उद्देश आहे. आपण सर्वजण रिसर्चशी संबंधित आहोत आणि संशोधनाशी संबंधित कोणकोणत्या एजन्सीकडून आपल्याला फंड उपलब्ध होऊ शकतो याची माहिती आपल्या सर्वांना मिळणं अपेक्षित आहे आणि ती आपल्या महाविद्यालयातील संशोधन करणाऱ्या सर्व प्राध्यापक बंधू भगिनींना माहीत व्हावी आणि त्यांच्याच बरोबर ही माहिती विद्यार्थ्यापर्यंत पोहोचावी या हेतूनं हा ऑनलाईन कार्यक्रम आयोजित केलेला आहे. आपणा सर्वांना माहित आहे की महाविद्यालयामध्ये रिसर्च कमिटी चांगल्या पद्धतीने काम करते आहे. याचाच एक भाग म्हणून महाविद्यालयातील प्राध्यापकांच्या संशोधनासाठी 50 लाख रुपयाची एफडी केलेली आहे आणि या एफडी मधून येणारं जे व्याज आहे, हे व्याज आपण प्राध्यापकांना संशोधन करण्यासाठी देत असतो. याचाच एक भाग म्हणून काही वर्षापूर्वी आपल्या महाविद्यालयातील प्राध्यापकांना आपण मायनर रिसर्च प्रोजेक्ट मंजूर केलेले आहेत आणि या मायनर रिसर्च प्रोजेक्टच्या माध्यमामधून काही प्राध्यापकांनी चांगल्या विषयावर संशोधन करून आपले मायनर रिसर्च देखील महाविद्यालयात रिसर्च कमिटीकडे आणि महाविद्यालयाकडे सबमिट केलेले आहेत. या ऑनलाईन वेबिनारचा मुख्य उद्देश आहे की आपल्याला संशोधन करण्याची संधी कशी उपलब्ध होईल, या संधीचा आपल्याला कसा फायदा होईल, आपणा सर्वांना या ऑनलाईन वेबिनारच्या माध्यमामधून प्रेरणा मिळेल आणि जास्तीत जास्त आपल्या सर्वांशी संबंधित असणारा जो प्रश्न आहे, आर्थिक प्रश्न, तो आर्थिक प्रश्न कशा पद्धतीने मार्गी लागेल अशा अनेक विचाराने हे ऑनलाईन वेबिनार आपण आयोजित केलेलं आहे. या वेबिनारच्या निमित्तानं आपणा सर्वांना ऑनलाईन मार्गदर्शन करणारे आजच्या कार्यक्रमाचे प्रमुख मार्गदर्शक माननीय KD सोनवणे सर यांचं मी महाविद्यालयाच्या वतीनं रिसर्च कमिटीच्या वतीनं मनपूर्वक स्वागत करतो. त्यांना धन्यवाद देतो की सध्या गेली 2 दिवस या तोक्ते वादळामुळं सगळीकडे प्रतिकूल परिस्थिती निर्माण झालेली आहे आणि अशाही परिस्थितीमधून आपण आम्हाला होकार दिलात आणि आज आपण ऑनलाईन जॉईन झालात, त्याबद्दल आपलं मी स्वागत करतो, आपल्याला धन्यवाद देतो आणि या ऑनलाईन वेबिनारसाठी शुभेच्छा देऊन मी या ठिकाणी थांबतो. धन्यवाद सर.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to request Dr. S.M. Khetre sir to introduce today's guest of honor, Professor K.D. Sonone sir.
थँक्यू सर. आवाज येतोय का सर?
Yes.
It's my great privilege to introduce today's resource person, Honorable Professor Dr. Kailash Dashrath Sonone, K.D. Sonone. Presently, he is working as a professor and coordinator, Department of Biochemistry, Shivaji University, Kolhapur. He is also coordinator of PG Diploma in Bioinformatics, MSc Medical Information Management, international course with Honor University, Germany. As far as academic career of Honorable Dr. K.D. Sonone sirs are concerned, he received chemistry degree, BSc with chemistry degree from Shivaji University, Kolhapur in 1994. After that, he completed his MSc in 1996 from the same university with biochemistry as a specialization. Thereafter, he completed his PhD degree from Pune University in 2003. More precious and important thing is that he has completed his PhD work from NCL, National Chemical Laboratory. His working place was National Chemical Laboratory, Pune, which is the one of the important research institution in world. As far as research specialization is concerned, he having more interest in bioinformatics, computational biology, microbiology. Detail of each subject I'm not going to tell because his biodata is very strong. 25 pages biodata is there. And if I go on reading this biodata, it will take 30 minutes. So I have constrained that biodata and research experience. 1999 to 2003, when he is at National Chemical Laboratory, he worked as a senior research fellow under this CSIR, New Delhi. In 1996 to 1999, he joined in that place, that is NCL, as a project assistant, Endo French project, IFCPAR, New Delhi. After completing his PhD degree from NCL, he completed postdoctoral fellowship from National Institute of Health, shortly called as NIH, Bethesda, MD, United States of America, USA. He having 23 years of teaching experience. He has guided to the students for the research and academic also. For undergraduate students, he guided to the student for project work when he was at USA for completing his postdoctoral fellowship. He also guided to the PG students when he was PG, especially MSc student, when he was in NCL when doing his PhD work. He also guided many PhD students in the subject of biochemistry, biotechnology, and microbiology since 2006. He awarded or honors or received so many awards, so many recognition. Few of them I am going to read here. He received or honor member of American Chemical Society, United States of America, elected as a member of National Academy of Science, India, Allahabad, member of Royal Society of Chemistry, United Kingdom, affiliated member of Royal Society of Chemistry, United Kingdom, Fellow of Maharashtra Academy Science, India, Young Scientist Award, Department of Science and Technology, DST in 2007, Postdoctoral Fellowship, National Institute of Health, MD, USA. He extended Senior Research Fellow, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, Senior Research Fellowship, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, New Delhi. He has guided 11 students for PhD. Out of that, 3 students completed PhD degree under his guidance, and 7 students are working under his guidance, and 1 student just now submitted his PhD thesis. He is not only having the academic record, good record, but also he having also administrative experience. He is also editorial member or membership of various journals, which is very important as far as research area is concerned. He is on the editorial board for the journal. There are 4 journals: Journal of Bioinformatics, Computational and System Biology, which is international journal of repute. Precision Medicine, it is also international journal. Journal of Entomology and Metabolism, it is national journal, and Journal of Microbial Words, national journal. He is a member of various societies, just like a very reputed one: American Chemical Society, SCS, USA, Royal Society of Chemistry, UK, Biophysical Society, India, Association of Microbiologists, India, Microbiologist Society, India. He also written books. He has written 2 books which are having ISBN number, as well as good publishers are there, that is Springer. As far as international MOUs are concerned, he is having 2 MOUs at international level: MOU with Jahangir University, Dhaka, Bangladesh; another MOU, international MOU with Hochschild Honors University, University of Applied Science and Art, Germany. As far as research publications are concerned, he has published more than 80 research papers at national and international journal of repute. He is not only published his papers at that level, but also having good impact factor journals. As far as impact factor is concerned, his total impact factor is 114.8. Average impact factor of research is 1.91, which is very good. It is not the matter only that one. Whatever he has done the research, that research has been cited, and near about more than 1,500 citation he achieved for his research paper. H index is 17, I-10 index is 39. Very good reputation is at international level. Sir has also conducted various conferences, seminar, national seminar, international seminar, workshop, and he has attended more than 70 various national and international conferences and symposium. He also delivered the talk related on that subject. More than 20 talks he has delivered at national and international level of repute. It is not only the thing, he also involved himself in the research by doing the various kind of research activity with the help of students. He received, or he has completed many research projects. 10 research projects he has completed. I'm not going to read all the details of that project, but just I will mention that the cost of rupees of that project, just up to now, he has completed 5 crores project, which are very important and necessary things for us. Just now in the morning, I received some information from sir that he received 5 crores grant for the DBT builder project. Recently he has received. So this 5 crore and above 5 crore, in all total 10 crore rupees he has received for the development of science and technology as well as research in the various fields. Such a nice personality we have with us. I want to share one more important thing, that when sir was doing work at NCL, that time I was there in the NCL at science, at chemistry department, OCT department, organic chemistry technology department. And that time, sir and myself both were together there. But sir has, I saw that time, sir having lot of energy, lot of brilliant knowledge for the research. Such a very nice personality we have with us. And we all participants are, hopefully we are getting a lot of things from the sir. I want to mention one more thing, sir. In the webinar, we have with us MSc organic chemistry students, part first and part second, as well as BSc chemistry students, botany students, zoology students, and so many students and so many parents are asking that what is the source of income, what is the source of money for further education. And I believe that definitely in coming time, you will show that what is the way of money for doing the research and further study. With this, I conclude this one. Thank you. Thank you once again. Over
Thank
to
you.
ladies.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to request today's guest of honor, Professor Dr. K.D. Sonani, sir, to guide us, our student and faculty. Please, sir.
Okay, good morning, one and all.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, first of all, I am very much thankful to all the organizing committee of this particular webinar, a state level webinar organized on the topic research funding agencies. Right. First of all credit goes to the organizing committee, particularly Dr. A.N. Dede sir, who is working as a convener of this particular webinar. Then I must thank Honorable Principal Dr. B.S. Balwant sir for giving me this opportunity to interact with all of you. Thank you very much, sir. I am also thankful to Dr. S.M. Khetre sir for nice and wonderful lecture. Sir, I know that we were at NCL, and I am really glad that we could meet again.
Thank you.
This particular webinar. Very nice, sir, for this nice introduction. And excellently you have explained each and everything. Very nice, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I am also thankful to Dr. A.N. Dada sir, who is working as the IQC coordinator of this college, Dahiwadi College, Dahiwadi, and overall whole Shiksha Sanstha, Shiksha Parivar, for this particular wonderful opportunity to interact with Shiksha Sanstha. I had been to this college, Dahiwadi College, Dahiwadi, very nice and pleasant environment at this particular college. When I think Principal Kilari sir, he was there at that time. At that time I had visited just to give one lecture in one particular this one conference. Okay, so I have remembered all the memories of this particular college. Okay, so first of all, the topic which I have been given, like research funding agencies organized by this particular college. So once again, thank you very much everyone for this particular opportunity, and the kind of objectives for this particular webinar, which actually Dede sir has shared with me, that is to learn about potential funding agencies. So I will be covering some of the funding agencies, national as well as international funding agencies. Then tips and advice on how to apply for funding agencies. So I will give some examples, maybe particularly my examples itself I will give, how one can apply to the funding agencies, and how one can write with respect to the format given by the funding agencies. So I have highlighted one funding agency particularly, let us say DST, our own funding agency. Then to promote excellence in research in higher education at UG and PG levels. So as sir has mentioned, this is a very important part because every student, UG and PG students, right, as well as all faculty members working in the particular institute, college, they must do research activities while our teaching activities. Okay. Then to motivate the faculties for the research, this is again important aspect. Motivation is very important. Okay. And to benefit the society for this particular research. So I have included some of my research work itself, just to motivate faculty as well as how one can contribute to the society by doing research itself. Because as we know, we are not actual social workers or social, but while doing our work itself, we can help society, right? Whatever that we have earned from society, that we can give it back to the society by doing research itself. That's what I would think in this particular on this particular occasion. So which type of funding agencies in India? So that will I will focus more on India, because since we are staying in India, is our country, and we must know about all the funding agencies present in India. However, I will also talk few things about international funding agencies as well. Okay, so let me share my screen so that we can talk more about this particular funding agencies. So just a minute. All right. Is my screen is visible to everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So as we all know, I will be talking on this research funding agencies. Okay. And first of all, I would like to inform to everyone that our mother university, Shivaji University, Kolhapur, recently it has been re-accredited by NAC Bangalore with A++ grade, having CGPA 3.52. So it is just kind of efforts to all our honorable authorities like Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Pro Vice Chancellor, Registrar, and all the faculty members, even all the principals and faculty members working in the affiliated colleges. Okay, so this first of all, before going into the actual, what are the funding agencies? So let us see what is research. Although you might have heard about the what is by research, okay, but let me give you some glimpses about the what are the definitions or in which way one can explore what is meant by particular research. So research in common we can refers to such a generation of a new knowledge. So that kind of a idea, that kind of a enthusiasm it requires to understand what is meant by this particular research. So one can also define research as a scientific and systematic search for pertinent information on a specific topic, on a specific idea that one can call. In fact, research is an art of scientific investigation. Okay, so there are different definitions are there. So at the end, it is basically actually voyage of discovery. So that one can get an feeling, that one can get an advantage that yes, we are a part of some part of discovery, that we are doing some kind of discovery, or we have done some kind of discovery, and we are contributing to the scientific world by doing such some kind of research activity. Okay, now as we know, there are different funding agencies are available in India. So basically, I will be covering some India itself, and I have only specific funding agencies which we can give some more elaborative funding particularly. So as we know, everyone loves UGC, University Grants Commission, although it is not that much functional in order to giving some fundings, but still everyone has in their mind that yes, UGC project, minor research project, major research project. Because I have also been benefited by UGC by granting some one major research project, and there are many faculty members they might have received the funding from the UGC, not only as a minor, but as a infrastructural grant itself in the form of UGC SAP or other even STIDE program, which recently UGC has started. Then we have Department of Science and Technology, New Delhi. So I will talk more about this particular DST. Then I will also talk on Department of Biotechnology, New Delhi. Then Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, that we can call as a CSIR. where I had spent my more than nearly 6 years at NCL Pune, as Dr. Khetri sir had mentioned recently, my working place for PhD. Then recently, funds which were given by UGC it had been diverted to the RUSA, that we can call it the Rashtriya Uchchatar Shiksha Abhiyan. And RUSA right now giving good amount of funding to the all specific colleges, not only in terms of research, but in order to develop some infrastructural facilities as well, and good amount of facility that or amount that RUSA can give this to each and every college. Then we have ICMR, Indian Council of Medical Research. Okay, All India Council of Technical Education. Although we do not go generally to the AICTE, but still this is also one of the funding agencies. And then Department of Atomic Energy. Then we have Indian Council of Social Science Research. So there must be faculty members working in social sciences area, so they can approach to this particular social sciences area on maybe science faculties and social sciences faculty member. They can come together and they can submit some of the joint research projects with respect to health aspects, because ICSSR gives very nice funding right now about the Indian some of the sociological problems which we can tackle very nicely. Then Ministry of Environment and Forest, where if someone, any college working particularly, or they are having good work related to botanical aspects, then one can apply to these particular funding agencies. Ministry of Food Processing and Industries, because food processing, if few colleges, if they are running some MSc Food Science and Technology courses or BFTM courses, then this MFPI, that is Ministry of Food Processing Industries, they also give very good funding. Then Department of Science and Industrial Research, All India Council of Technical Education, and National Science Academy, in terms of fellowships they can provide. And DRDO also provides projects as well as some kind of funding agencies. Then ISI, the National Council of Applied Economic Research, if any faculty members are working in this economics, right, or allied subjects, if economic as well, maybe social sciences with economics, or commerce with this particular social sciences, that those faculty members, they can also think about sending research projects to this particular funding agencies. Then we have National Institute of Public Finance and Policy. Then Indian Council of Philosophical Research. This is very important institute actually, particularly giving in terms of funding. Then we have Indian Council of Historical Research. They also offer very good research if few faculty members are working in the history or some of the ancient period of India as well as related areas. Then Indian Council of Cultural Relations, that ICCR. Basically, this is the institute. They can provide some funds to the international students. All right, maybe going to the abroad, or maybe abroad students, they can also join to India, in any Indian university, in institutes for their higher studies. Maybe I would like to inform you that right now few foreign students, they are working in Shivaji University, Kolhapur. In fact, into my department, like Department of Microbiology, which I am heading, right, there are few students are working from Iran, Iraq, and they are getting full fellowship from this particular Indian Council of Cultural Relations. Shortly, we can call it as the ICCR. All right. So as we know, let us start with few things. So I will not, I think, spend more time on what are the funding agencies, what are their procedures, but what is more that how one can write a research proposal, how one can try to get funding from this particular agency. Because I believe that every faculty knows about the funding agencies, right? But the only thing is that how one can proceed at the initial stage. That's I think more important from point of view. So as we know, UGC, we are giving projects for major and minor research projects, and all of them you might have already received earlier. I had also received one major research project and I had completed it back in 2011. Then one of the important aspect about the UGC, that they provide special assistance program called as the UGC SAP programs. This is a very good funding agencies, and my department, like Department of Biochemistry, we had received the SAP 1 program about nearly 32 lakhs in first phase 2009 to 14, and then second phase again we got 1.25 crores from 2015 to 2020. Just last year we had completed this particular project. So very good research as well as infrastructural development funding that UGC was supporting, but somehow right now the funding has been crunched, and so so then funding schemes for colleges, particularly these colleges like there are block grant colleges, although many colleges I know that they have received very good funding from this particular scheme, like basic assistance, quality initiatives, sports infrastructure development, or faculty development programs, or building construction, heritage building, or women's hostel. Because I had visited many colleges affiliated to the Shivaji University Kolhapur, and they had received very good amount of particular project. In fact, when I visited the Dahiwadi College, that Dahiwadi College had also got some funding from this particular project. That time, Professor Khilare sir told me that about women's hostel or construction of sports complex, if I am right. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then yes, and then Rashtriya Uchchatar Shiksha Abhiyan, like RUSA, now funds most of the time. Now they are basically good funding agencies, and most of the funding which UGC, I mean, was giving, now they are all funds have been diverted to this particular RUSA. So provides funds for the infrastructure development as well as research. And right now they provide funds through these three aspects, like National Mission Authority, Project Approval Board or PAB Board, and then RUSA Research Center. Although these three activities are right now inactive stage, just now yesterday itself I had visited the RUSA site, so they are not right now not active. Maybe they will be active after ending of this this COVID-19 pandemic situation. But RUSA is a very good funding agency, and if you want to get more information about the forms and all the procedures that one can visit RUSA websites, one can get good information. Then more importantly, I would consider that is Indian Council of Social Science Research, because I would say that, let us say, for example, there would be many faculty members from this particular social science background. So it is Indian Council of ICCR was established, right, as the government of India, and promote research activities and provide funds in the different aspects like projects, fellowships, international collaboration, capacity building. This is a very good activity that ICSSR now organizing, that is capacity building, that many colleges can approach to ICSSR in order to get some funding from the capacity building. One of our faculty members from Shivaji University Kolhapur Department of Sociology, they had received this particular funding, Professor Jagan Karade sir, and now they are doing excellent work in order to shape future of faculty members as well as students, master students as well as PhD students. So they provide funding through the sociology and social anthropology, political science, public administration, economics, international studies, social geography, population studies, commerce and management, social psychology, education, all right, and then social linguistics, social cultural studies, law, international laws, national security strategies, studies, and other allied subjects. Like they provide good funding and even amount itself. So what I would like to emphasize here that right now, I mean, few years back, this ICSSR, they had launched one good program so that science faculty members can also join hands with social science faculty members, and they can send some joint research project. Maybe in fact, we're also thinking in this way so that we can also send joint or joint collaborative projects with science and social science faculty members. Then everyone knows of particularly science faculties, Department of Science and Technology. So recently they had launched a STEAM activity, that is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, under which they can formulated one commission called as the National Council for Science and Technology Communication, that NCSTS. So this NCSTS produces various software material intended for the science and technology awareness, particularly visual programs, films, CDs, publications. All right. Then one can organize basically science fairs or kind of a melas, exhibitions, mobile science exhibitions, lectures, demonstrations, right? Science and technology establishments, hands-on science activities. So I consider these are active important part, which this science DST can be supported, right? DST is supporting particularly through the scheme called STEM, that is science, technology, engineering, because one can, if in order to develop a scientific temper among students, faculty members, or in society, so such melas, exhibitions, they would help a lot. So I encourage, or in fact, rather I request all faculty members to go for joint projects so that college can get very good amount, and they can organize or arrange like scientific fairs, melas, exhibitions, or mobile science exhibitions, lectures, demonstrations for all the students as well as faculty members. So tenure of this particular project for 2 years, and until further orders, if they like work of the particular college, then they may extend the project again. So these are the first areas like exhibitions of melas, scientific career options, and industrial visits. In fact, they provide funds for the industrial visit. If you want to take our student to the nearby industry or big industries, then they can also provide some funds, so that it would be helpful for our faculty members, our students, to develop scientific temper, which is very much essential in today's days. That's what I would consider. Similarly, for international projects, they have launched another activity, that Asian Indo Collaborative R&D projects, right? For social cross-sectoral areas, like emerging areas, for example, mitigation of measures, agriculture technology, alternative medicine, biodiversity, food processing, advanced materials for the development of value-added techniques, and then food technology and various applications. So this is the Asian Indo Collaborative R&D projects. Right now, DST is launching, and these are the countries that one can collaborate with that particular. If you have contact with the particular country or any faculty member, any initiative, one can write joint research project. Maybe Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, then Malaysia, Myanmar, Philippines, like Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam, likewise. So these are the research areas that they have highlighted, like biomedical devices related to COVID-19 pandemic. Right? This is recent, that yesterday only I could see this particular website and I got the information. Nanotechnology, now one of the booming area that just now recently, Dr. Khetre sir has mentioned that we have got 5 crores of DBT Builder program. So that DBT Builder program we have received in this nano biotechnology area only. Applications of nanotechnology and then applications in medicine, biomedicine, right? So there are 3 departments involved, particularly our Department of Nanoscience and Technology, Department of Microbiology, it is my department, and Department of Botany. Likewise, 3 departments we had collaboratively sent the project last year, and we got sanction of this 5 crores project. So this is a very good activity, and right now all faculty members must concentrate on nanotechnology and then applications in biomedical areas. And then advanced materials. I know that Shivaji University, particularly our Department of Physics and Department of Chemistry, they are known for this material science. So, and there are many research activities are going on in the particular colleges, because most of the faculty members, they are working in this particular area, synthesis, characterization, and applications of materials, particularly biomaterial. That would also be good one. So they are also having this kind of funding. So cyber physical systems, artificial intelligence. So this is artificial intelligence and ICT. These are now the booming areas right now. Maybe few faculty members, they can also think of sending proposals to this particular area. Then project duration up to 24 months, right? And then applications online, one can submit applications once we know the any faculty member university for this particular under this particular scheme. All right, then DBT, maybe all faculty members, those are working on biological material and applications of biomaterials, biological material or biological samples for the benefit of human health. That one can think of sending proposals to the DBT. So the research and development, there are various areas like medical biotechnology, agriculture, animal and allied sciences, knowledge generation and discovery research, promoting biotechnology in northeastern area. If you know any faculty members from the northeastern area region, like maybe Meghalaya, Assam, likewise, in that case, one can also get very good research funding that government of India that's supporting to the northeastern areas. Translational and industrial development, like biotech parks or incubators, incubation centers to translate research into products. Nowadays, this is a very highlighted area, like formation of biotech parks. Make in India or Startup India, these are the very good schemes right now. Biotechnology program for societal development, particularly to the women as well as for SCST candidates, SCST faculty members, even farmers. So this DBT provides funding for such thing. Biotechnology career advancement and reorientation program, that is BioCare, particularly for the women scientists, or women faculty members, lady faculty members working in this particular area. Then these are the biotech facilities. They can also provide funding for the genome bank. For example, if few microbiology departments, right, if they want to start up one cultures or store all the cultures, that way they can go for the construction of genome banks. Microbial data collections, they can also provide funds. And building capacity, particularly for the fellowships, teaching, training, Star College scheme. This is a very important scheme right now. DBT is supporting, and I know that many colleges, they have received funding under this Star College scheme, and that gives a good recognition to the college itself, that your college can be got recognition at a national level for UG science to strengthen the academic and physical infrastructure for achieving excellence in teaching and training. So that's why if there are faculty members from various colleges, I would encourage them to go for this particular star college scheme, so that your college could be highlighted at a national level. That's what I would like to say. And this is the DBT who have recently sanctioned us one big project called DBT Builder, under which we are going to work on applications of nanotechnology in biomedical areas. Not only that, we are also going to organize various conferences, webinars, training to the faculty members, students under this particular project, and this it has been supported by Department of Biotechnology, New Delhi. So then Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, where I had spent nearly 6 years. Very good institute, very good research funding agencies as well as training institute. Under the CSR umbrella, there are more than 37 research institutes are scattered all over the India, out of which one is the NCL, one of the premier National Chemical Laboratory, premier laboratory in India. So this is the website, and all applications are right now through the online only, and then one can go through the website, get some more information, and one can write funding to get research funding under this particular CSIR or through this CSIR research schemes. So in case of colleges particularly, I would like to highlight that PG course in the proposed area of research should be operational at the time of submission of the project. So if you want to highlight specific PG program, then they can also give some funding. That's what, this is information only recently I got from this CSIR website. And then if there are any departments, particularly microbiology department, biotechnology department, they can also go to the ICMR website. And right now they are also giving very good funding. Particularly they have recently launched one call for the Division of Epidemiology and Communicable Diseases, India TB Research Consortium. Call for full proposals in area of implementation operational research in tuberculosis. So many faculty members, if they are interested in tuberculosis, understanding the disease and causes, then one can go and write some funding agencies. Then they are also providing funds to the extramural research as well as the SHARP. This is a new activity that they have started, that support for human resource academics and research programs. Right? Maybe one can visit the website and get more information about the SHARP activity. And CARES, Centers for Advanced Research. Actually, this activity is only for the faculty members who are working in ICMR. But in that case, one can join hands with ICMR institute, maybe located, one of the ICMR institute located in Belgaum, that one can contact with the particular faculty members and one can write joint research projects. That way also one can go with this in order to get some funds from the ICMR. All right. So along these are just national funding agencies that I have highlighted only few, because if I highlight each and everything, it would take more time. And along with that, there are some international funding agencies, particularly NIH itself, that is National Institutes of Health, located at Bethesda, Maryland, USA, where I had spent my 3 years as a postdoctoral research work. So NIH is a very good funding agencies as well as very good training institute, right? From where I got my training as a postdoctoral research scientist or visiting scientist or postdoctoral research fellow. So they provide funds in very good areas. So I would request all faculty members to visit NIH site. Similarly, there is another funding agency like Rockefeller Foundation, all right. Then there are other funding agencies like UNESCO, then WHO, World Health Organization. They can also give some funds for the, if you are specifically working in a research area called as a health related aspects or particularly public health. The course which we had started in collaboration with the Hochschule Hannover University, Germany, that is medical information management, that is related to public health. How one can improve public health by analyzing the data, and particularly clinical research activities right now going on in order to discover one new vaccine, new drug. So there are any pharma companies has to perform clinical research studies, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and whatever data information that they can publish. So that data has to be analyzed even after post drug delivery. So such things can be identified by using some, maybe there is a DAD, another organization from Germany or Munich Institute. They can also provide some funding at the international level. So there are international funding agencies, particularly NIH, Rockefeller Foundation, then Oxford University, and then DAD agency. These are some of the funding agencies that provide funding at the international level. So I have highlighted most of the things at national level because since, as we know, we are working India. So we must know about the funding agencies present in India and what kind of work that they are providing or they are doing to improve the scientific temper of all Indian nationals. All right, now let us see how one can, so how one can write a project. That is now let us say we know the funding agency. All right, we know the procedures, we know the schemes, various schemes supported by all the funding agencies. Now let us say how one can apply, how one can write a project. That is basically an important aspect that one would think in which way one can write. So first of all, one should know what is the study about, that we know on what problem we are going to work, so that we know in detail about the problem. That means what are the lacunas in that particular research problem, so that one can highlight only that specific part only. Because as we know, any funding agencies, right, they think about the new things only, that what is the new thing coming up from that particular projects. That only they can think, and they can sanction projects, the committee which they sit in order to evaluate the project proposals. Then what is the study being made about, and where will be the study carried out? That means which college, which university, which research institute, and what kind of facilities are available in order to complete the particular project works. So there must be some infrastructural activities or infrastructure should be available. As I think Honorable Principal B.S. Balwan sir just now told that Dahiwadi College has started giving minor research project to the faculty member. That is a very good activity actually. I am really delighted, very happy that Dahiwadi College has taken some initiatives to start providing minor research project to the faculty members, so that through that particular minor research project they can purchase or they can buy some minor equipments, and they can purchase some chemicals, right, so that they can start their own research activities. Okay, so this is appreciable work. So I must congratulate all the Dahiwadi Staff College as well as principal and the section Samstha for initiating such a nice activity. So what type of data is required? So data is very essential. Whenever you are going to write any project proposal, from where you can get all that information, particularly information in the sense getting collection of references. That means how many scientists, how many faculty members have worked already on that particular topic, how many research papers have been published, right? And what are the lacunas that one can try to find out if you do thorough reference work. And there are certain websites are available right now, particularly called as the PubMed, right? Developed by NIH, NCBI. So PubMed, it is a bibliographic database. That means what is meant by this one, literature database, through which one can get information about the faculty members, research title, journal names, volume numbers, page numbers, issue numbers, all that kind of information one can get through this particular websites or databases. Then we have Scopus database, then we have Google Scholar, Web of Science, all these kind of databases, they can give us information about the kind of activities, kind of research work that earlier scientists, earlier faculty members, they have done. Based on that, one can think about, or one can get some ideas that what are the lacunas in that particular area. So, or one can also think about where the required data can be found. So these are some of the sites where one can find information. That is a PubMed, then Scopus database, Google Scholar, Web of Science. These are the sites where one can get some information about the research activities. Then what periods time will be the study? How much time that because you are the researcher, we know how much time it will take, right, to complete the particular projects. There are certain funding agencies, they give funding for either for 3 years or 5 years. Okay, so what kind of techniques will be used? So one must have expertise in the technique which we are going to work under their particular projects. Then how will be the data analyzed? Analysis part is very essential, very important part, and that one should be able to analyze thoroughly. And after analysis, whatever data, whatever result that we get, that result should be in the form of one should be able to publish that particular data in very good scientific research journals. In what style report will be prepared? Writing of the report of the project, or writing the research manuscripts? That is important part that in this particular area. So what makes people to undertake research? That is another aspect of the particular research area. So the possible motives for doing research may be either one or more following, like a desire to get a research degree along with its consequential benefits. One can work, do research in order to get some, maybe for PhD, I want a PhD degree. So faculty members, students, they can work to get PhD degree. They can start doing research. Desire to face the challenges in solving unsolved problems. This is the important thing that one must think. One must develop such idea in your mind that I want to solve some of the unsolved problems which no one has solved so far. Then desire to get intellectual joy, right? After doing research, one must feel happy that yes, I am a part of one discovery. So that kind of joy one can get of doing some creative work, all right? And desire to be a service to the society. As I said initially, it is our duty to give it back to the society, right? Whatever we have learned, we have earned, it is because of society only. Now it's our duty to give it back. And that how one can contribute? By doing a good research activity. And that research should be with respect to the societal problems. That's what I would say. And desire to get respectability, all right? So once we do all the research, everything would come. So there are many more factors such as, for example, directives of the government, because sometimes your college, for example, principal sir said that they have started giving minor research projects. So that means college is saying that yes, get minor research project, start doing research. Or government or university says, all right? Maybe I forgot to mention that one can add one more funding agency like Shivaji University Kolhapur, because Shivaji University Kolhapur has initiated a new funding agency called as a research sensitizing grant, and all new faculty members, right, they can write, they can submit their research project works to this particular project, and universities started giving very good funds to the young faculty members under this particular research sensitizing grant. So you can also approach to the Shivaji University website to get more information about the particular projects. So that means if university is saying that one must do research, each and every faculty member must do research, then that is another one more factor that how one faculty members can get some motivation or can get some guidelines to do research activities. Okay, then employment conditions. There are certain conditions that maybe few employees, they can put a condition that yes, research is must. One must produce research papers, one must get some research grants. So in that case, few faculty members, they can work. Curiosity about the new things. That is the one that everyone should get in your mind. Yeah, I have curiosity about this particular problem. And there is not much information available on website or on textbook or different scientific journals. So that let us try to understand that. That is, we can call it as a curiosity about the new things. Desire to understand casual relationships, social thinking and awakening, and the like may be as well motivate or at the time compel that people to perform research operations. So these are some of the activities or facts that on which basis researchers, particularly young faculty members, research students, they can start working in the particular. Now here I would like to give one example about the how one can write research projects, because as per the objectives given by sir. So for example, right time being, let me stop this sharing and I will let me open my project, initial project which I had sent it for the DST Fast Track Young Scientist way back in 2007. So let me stop this particular PPT right now and I will open another one. So please bear for some time. I will open another PPT. So just a minute. Okay, is my screen visible?
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, sir. So I thought to give one example about myself that when, as we know, after completion of postdoc research from NIH, America, that I joined Shivaji University Kolhapur in 2006, and then immediately my higher authorities or they have encouraged me to submit a research project. So here encouragement is very essential, very important. All right. So this is the SCRC fast track young proposal for the young scientist that I had written way back in 2007. So this was that your title should be very, very specific so that it could give a specific information. All right, that on what kind of work that you are going to do under this particular project. So this is the one I had submitted in 2007, and really I like this proposal. Hello. So this was the area under the life sciences which I had. Sir, how much time I have?
बोकड कापलेला असतात.
Hello, sir.
एक बोकड कापायचा आणि 300 बरोबर 25-75.
All right. Okay, so bioinformatics, this was the area, research area that which I had done. Then origin of the research proposal is very essential. Right? What is the origin? What is the idea about the particular thing? I think someone is speaking in between. Please, please stop talking. So origin of research proposal, one must highlight some references, then research work engage at present, that one must start some activities at the initial stage so that one can try to get some good funding, that one can create impression in front of committee member that yes, this part of research work is already going on, and the objectives should be specific, and it should be maybe 4 or 5 objectives one can mention, and it should give a specific message that on which specific topic one can highlight. Then one can provide reviews, R&D proposal at work done at national as well as international status, and then right with thorough referencing work. Then one can go for international. Then work plan, one can provide work plan, 6 years, 3 years work plan. Every year, what kind of work that one can do. Then research methodology should be highlighted in a detail, and then future plans. And then another important aspect, that whatever references that we cite, all the references should be in a one format only. So that gives a message to the funding agencies or to the committee, those who are going to evaluate your project, that yes, you are a good researcher and you know some of the minor facts in that particular project, and you also know how to cite research papers. Because as we know here, one can see this is a particular last name, then initials, then a research journal, then year of publication, volume number, and page numbers. So this is how each and every research paper should be given in this fashion only, right? So there should not be mixed kind of things, like maybe first authors, or maybe for initial surname, initials, and then maybe year, one like first research paper highlighted in different format, another research paper highlighted in different format. That should not be the thing when you are writing research proposal. Okay, so these are the very, very important aspects when you write research projects. Okay, now this much was the information that I wanted to give about the research project, because this was the first research project which I had written way back in 2007, and I still like this particular project because based on that only I had got my first project worth rupees 18 lakhs at that time. So again, let me stop this sharing. I will open original proposal, original PowerPoint presentation. All right. Now let us say we have now research. We know now funding agencies. We know now how to write what is meant by research, how to do research, right? How to write research proposals, and after getting research, let us say we have now results. All right, and how one can present those results. Now let me give you some of the examples. Like this is the one research paper that which we had published last year about the SARS coronavirus. Right, it has been published in one preprint called Cambrex, and it has received many more views, many more downloads, many more citations on homology modeling and docking studies of this is the enzyme which known as chemostat mesylate, nefomostat, and bromhexane hydrochloride to control SARS coronavirus 2. So this was the study that our contribution that we had given last year, that how we can contribute to the society, whatever knowledge, whatever things that we know. Another work that I would like to highlight, that the work that we do at Department of Biochemistry as well as Department of Microbiology, Shiva Institute, Kolhapur, on Alzheimer's disease. All right. So as we know, Alzheimer's disease is the elderly disease. It is basically memory loss disease. So this is our healthy nerve cell. present in our brain cells. So these nerve cells can communicate with one each other, with sending information from one nerve cell to the other nerve cell. But due to because of certain complications in our brain cells, so there are small peptides they can aggregate along with each other, and that this is called the diseased nerve cell. So these nerve cells cannot communicate with each other. So we started working on this particular problem. What is the problem? What are the causes? And how one can give contribution to the our knowledge to the society or to the scientific world. So this is the particular work that we have done, and from the microbial species, microbial enzymes, how one can solve three-dimensional structures of these particular enzymes present in our human brain, and how they can cleave such amyloid beta peptides. And this is the work published in Amino Acid Journal, having very good impact factor. Similarly, another work that I would like to highlight, published in Neuropeptides. So this is the journal publishes very good research paper. For example, if they publish 1,000 research papers per year, out of 1,000 research papers based on contents and importance of the particular topic, they highlight top 25 hottest articles in that particular area. So as we can see here, our research paper has been highlighted as a top 25 among 25, and it has been listed as the #1 article, right? See the beauty of research, quantity of the research or quality of the research. If you do good research, good quality, and highlight a very important issues, then one can get such kind of recognition that amongst 1,000 research papers, they select, that means editorial board of the journal select top 25 hottest article, and out of top 25 research, our research paper highlighted as a #1 article. So this is the beauty of IFWI. Similarly, another research problem that we work on, antibiotic resistance. This is now one of the very important problem, societal problem that all over the world that we are facing. Right now, as we know, COVID-19 pandemic situation is going on. We are sitting at home, working from home because of this COVID-19 pandemic. But even after 5 years, there would be situation even worse situation because of this antibiotic resistance issue. It is being said that after 5 years, we won't be having a single antibiotic to kill pathogenic bacteria, pathogenic microorganisms. So there are certain mechanisms of this antibiotic resistance, right? For example, antibiotic like streptomycin, gentamicin, kanamycin, whatever that we get those antibiotics or doctor prescribes such antibiotics, that antibiotics develops resistance. Some bacteria, they can develop resistance. That means they do not get killed by the particular antibiotics. That we can call as the antibiotic resistance. And there are 4 ways that how this bacteria can develop resistance. So first one, this is our bacterial cell that one can say, and this is the blue colored one is the antibiotic. So antibiotic cannot enter inside the cell, right? Decrease the cell permeability. This is the first mechanism of antibiotic resistance. Second, even if they could enter inside the cell, this antibiotic or our drug, so they can alter the target site. This is the target site from bacterial cell, and this is the antibiotic going to interact with the target site. So the bacteria can change their target site. The way we know that in case of COVID-19 or this coronavirus 2, there is a double mutant is there. Double mutant means they have that coronavirus has changed its genetic constituents, so that there are variations in 2 amino acids. That's why it is more dangerous, more deadly virus. So inside the cell, such the bacterial cell can do or alter the target site. So our antibiotic cannot be effective. Similarly, there are certain enzymes that bacteria can secrete, pathogenic bacteria. So they can modify the structure of antibiotic, right? This is the enzyme secreted by bacteria in presence of these antibiotics. And other thing that some bacteria, although antibiotics, they could get entry inside the cell, but they can leave the cell as it is without causing any harmful effect to the bacteria. That is called as the active transport out of the cell, efflux pump. So these are some of the 4 mechanisms of antibiotic resistance, and that's why most of the pathogenic bacteria, pathogenic microorganisms, they are developing resistance to the particular streptomycin. These are some of the antibiotics like gentamicin, tobramycin, streptomycin, kanamycin, amikacin, right? And these are some of the deadly bacteria like Mycobacterium tuberculosis, Acinetobacter baumannii, Enterococcus gallinareum, E. coli. These are the bacteria. They can secrete some enzymes. As soon as they come in contact with these particular antibiotics, and they modify the structure of antibiotic, and that is the cause of antibiotic resistance. That means we have to keep on searching new antimicrobial agents, new drug molecules to control growth of such pathogenic bacteria. So this is the important research work which we have started working in our Department of Microbiology just 5 years back only. Maybe in 2012 we have started working on this particular area, and now see the doctors are very confused. So this is the doctor with a molten needle, right? And the bacteria is with a shield, right? The shield is nothing but antibiotic resistance, and now doctors are very confused how to kill, how to control this particular bacteria. Okay, so it is necessary to discover new therapeutic agents to fight against these pathogenic entities. All right, so what would be the solution? So recently, with respect to this, we had done work, and I am very glad to tell you that we could identify a novel enzyme or new enzyme. This is the first time discovered by Department of Microbiology, Shivaji University, Kolhapur. There is a new enzyme that we have discovered called aminoglycoside phosphotransferase APH5 from the Bacillus subtilis subtilis. This is a new bacteria that we have identified, isolated, identified its gene sequence, and from that Bacillus species, we could identify a new enzyme, right? It has been characterized by high-end technique like HPLC, LCMS, MALDI-TOF. All those techniques have been used, and some of the advanced bioinformatics methods are used to identify structure-function relationship of this particular enzyme. And the study had been published in Brazilian Journal of Microbiology. All right. Similarly, we do. That means the importance of that researchers or young faculty members, they should try to highlight such research problem so that this research funding agency can be they can find your research project a potent one, and they can ready to fund your research project, right? And your research problem should be a societal one. It should have some kind of a societal relationship so that one can contribute to the research. So this antibiotic resistance, it is one of the important problem right now. And as I said earlier, after 5 years, we won't be having a single antibiotic to control growth of such pathogenic deadly bacteria. All right. So then another work that we are doing in collaboration with Finland University, Aalto University, that this is the work had been published in ACS Sustainable Chemistry and Engineering. Now this journal has also got impact factor more than 7. And if we do good research, right, many researchers all over the world, they can cite your research papers, they can give your good citations, and so that we can get recognition through the citations. So maybe a few slides I would like to highlight. So this is the one research work that we had published in Cell Biochemistry and Biophysics way back in 2013, right? And the work done by Bajram, right? It was his PhD work, and now right now working in IIT. Now, as we know, this is the research work done at Shivaji University, Kolhapur only. All authors are from Shivaji University, Department. And biochemistry, and else like Cell having Hayek by Asmita, now also she is in Mumbai working in one institute, right? So this is has been highlighted by Nature Use Microbiology having high impact factor like 34. That means work done at Shivaji University, Kolhapur, Department of Microbiology, Department of Biochemistry, they are being cited by reputed scientists. For example, let us say if the work published in Cell, so that scientist or that corresponding author, right, they are about to get Nobel Prize. That this is the quality of this particular Cell. So such Cell has written one whole paragraph on what kind of work that we had done way back in 2013, and they had published this work in 2018. So that gives the recognition to your work if you maintain quality of research in your work. All right. So herewith I have completed my project, this one presentation, and now just for the information to the students as well as faculty members, that I would like to highlight this particular course with permission of the organizers, that we are running one interdisciplinary programs like MSc Biochemistry, Microbiology, Pharmaceutical Microbiology, Environmental Biotechnology, Biotechnology at Department of Biochemistry, Microbiology and Biotechnology as a concept of horizontal mobility. And recently we have started new MSc Medical Information Management course. That is our first international MSc course in collaboration with Hochschule Hannover University, Germany. Under this particular 2 years MSc course, 4 semester course, for last semester, that means in semester 4th, Our student would go to Germany, and German student would visit Shivaji University Kolhapur to complete semester 4. This is kind of a student exchange as well as faculty exchange program that we are providing to all the students. And eligibility for getting admission is only BSc. BSc all subject students they can get, and there are tremendous job opportunities available in India as well as abroad. And student can get can get job not only at national level but at international level as well, because this is our international collaboration collaborative MSc project which we have started way back in 2019. And these are some of the fellowship that we provide. These are my research collaborations. At state level there are 7, like Savitribai Phule Pune University, Institute of Chemical Biology ICT Mumbai, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University Aurangabad, Solapur University Solapur, SRTM University Nanded, Dr. D.Y. Patil University Kolhapur, Bharati Vidyapith Kolhapur. And at national level 3, CSIR Institute of Chemical Biology Kolkata, Indian Institute of Science Bangalore, IISc Bangalore, National Institute of Virology Kerala Unit. Recently we had published few research papers with this institute. And at international level there are 3 collaborations. Aalto University Finland, which already one paper had published and another paper is going on. University of Jahangirnagar Dhaka, we have published a quite good number of research papers. And then KwaZulu-Natal University Durban, South Africa, their work is under progress. This is our collaborative work. And these are my PhD students. So far 12 students have completed PhD under my guidance, and right now there are 8 students are working for PhD. And I would like to highly acknowledge to the DST, Department of Science and Technology, for providing funds, University Grants Commission, Lady Tata Memorial Trust Mumbai for providing fellowship to my PhD students, and heads of the Department of Biochemistry and Biotechnology for providing good infrastructure facility. And I am really thankful to our Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor G.T. Shirke sir for extending his help and allowing us to use all the facility available in Shivaji University. I am also thankful to our Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor Professor P.S. Patil sir, and then Honorable ex Vice Chancellor Professor D.B. Shinde sir, Professor M.M. Salunke sir, and Professor N.J. Pawar sir, and our Computer Center Shivaji University team for extending few faculty. So I am really thankful. Thank you very much one and all for patient listening, and again organizers for giving opportunity to work a few things. So I would just say that best luck to all young faculty members as well as faculty members, those who are working in the particular college. So try to write good funding agencies. First of all, select funding agencies, highlight a problem, find out the research problem, collect references, right? Approach to the funding agencies, write good research proposal, all right, and try to get as much as funding agency for your college, so that your college can get good recognition not only at national level but even at international level as well. So very, very best of luck to all the young researchers, and thank you very much for patient listening. I will be happy to take some questions.
Any question should be asked, student as well as faculty. Please write a chat box and also mute phone and ask the question. Please.
Yeah, even if there are no any questions, you can just simply write me or call me at or contact me, Department of Microbiology or Department of Biochemistry. I will be very much happy to answer some of the questions if you may be having. Yes, there is, sir. Over to you.
Sir, one more question.
Yes, yes.
What is the benefit? What are the benefits of society for the research funding agency, and how can implement to during the pandemic situation, COVID-19?
Right.
Which are the factors to the research funding agency? Please.
Yeah. So the question is that if what are the benefits or factors involved in which funding agency, how one can collaborate to the societal need. So as we know, today we are going in a very bad situation, I would say, COVID-19 pandemic, and all we are forced to work from home or to sit at home. All right, we cannot meet each other. Otherwise, this webinar would have been arranged in Dahiwadi College. I would have been in the college, isn't it? So, but the funding agency's role is to they provide funds in a problems going on with the recent topic, right? So as we know, this DST or one few funding agencies that which I have highlighted, right? They are funding good funding agencies for the Asian countries to work to develop some of the diagnostic tools or to understand cause of the particular disease, on particularly with this COVID-19, right? If our research area, research problem is related to that particular societal, if it has got some societal relevance, then this funding agency may be more happy to provide funds, right? So that your research project, research idea should be related to societal problems. Now, here I would like to emphasize one thing, that if you are doing some work related to science, let us talk only about science, right? So science is a part of our life itself, isn't it? So whatever problem, whatever work that we do in science, that is directly related to society itself, that would be beneficial for the society itself. So the funding agency would see the proposal, whether that proposal, whether that outcome of the project would benefit society directly, immediately, or after few years. All right, maybe after a few years, maybe after instantly, immediately, maybe after 1 year, maybe after 5 years, or maybe after 10 years. Likewise, they think, and based on that, they sanction funds. I hope this would be the proper answer.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
One question we got from chat box.
Okay.
Dr. Parveen Sheikh
Okay.
from the Department of Physics, he asked the question: for women, is there a specific funding agency except DST?
Exactly. So, very good question. So I have got information for that. So let me share one PDB. Let me share one file itself, if you permit me, or if we have some time. So right now, yes, there are very good funding agencies for this particular women scientists. Okay, there are. So yesterday I had prepared one, but I did not include that as a part of the presentation. Okay, so let me open that particular slide to you, so that women, particularly lady faculty member, they can get some good information. So can you see the slide?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So these are scheme for empowerment, specifically scheme for women empowerment. So there are postdoctoral fellowships as well as project funds are available, and all these schemes are supported by very good funding agencies, like postdoctoral research fellowship for women candidates. If the woman candidate is unemployed, that means after getting PhD degree, if the woman candidate doesn't have any particular job, then they try to write proposals to the funding agency, and they can get fellowship up to 38,800 per month, right? Along with HRA, contingency grants, travel grants. Similarly, there are like Swami Vivekananda Single Girl Child Scholarship for research doing work in social sciences. There is a PG Indira Gandhi Scholarship for single girl child to complete master's program. All right. Scheme, there is schemes for empowerment of SC/ST candidates, like postdoc research fellowships, Rajiv Gandhi National Fellowships for SC/ST candidates, PG scholarships. There are various schemes are available right now, right? Particularly for the minority communities, Maulana Azad National Fellowships now being given. Okay, and even at state level, like this Bharti, Sarthi, these are the two institutes. They are also providing some fund to these particular things. So for women particularly, there are very good funding agencies are available right now. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir, for best answering of the question. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Now I would like to request Mr. Dambe sir to propose a vote of thanks and conclude the session.
Okay, thank you, sir. Dahiwadi आयोजित वन डे वेबिनार रिसर्च फंडिंग एजन्सीज या प्रमुख पाहुणे म्हणून आज आपण प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर के.डी. सोनवणे सरांना इन्व्हाइट केलं होतं. खरं तर खूप छान असं सेक्शन या ठिकाणी सरांचं आम्हाला ऐकायला मिळालं, आणि कोणत्या रिसर्च फंडिंग एजन्सी आहेत त्या रिसर्च फंडिंग एजन्सीच्या ज्या इंडियामध्ये आहेत त्या सर्व रिसर्च फंडिंग एजन्सी आहेत त्या सर्व एजन्सीचे आम्हाला आज सविस्तरपणे आणि अतिशय कमी वेळामध्ये सरांनी खूप छान पद्धतीनं या ठिकाणी आम्हाला इन्फॉर्मेशन दिली. खर तर विद्यापीठाच्या प्रोफेसरकडून विविध महाविद्यालयात असणाऱ्या प्राध्यापकांसाठी किंवा स्टुडंटसाठी अशा प्रकारची इन्फॉर्मेशन खरं तर अपेक्षित असते आणि सरांनी कमी वेळामध्ये व्यवस्थितपणे रिसर्च म्हणजे काय, रिसर्च फंडिंग एजन्सी कोणकोणत्या आहेत, शिवाय सरांनी स्वतःचे काही एक्सपिरियन्स या ठिकाणी शेअर केले. स्वतः विद्यापीठामध्ये चालू असणाऱ्या विविध फंडिंग एजन्सी कोणत्या आहेत, विद्यापीठामध्ये चालू असणारे विविध त्यांचे प्रोजेक्ट कोणते आहेत याविषयी आम्हाला माहिती दिली. मायनर रिसर्च प्रोजेक्ट, मेजर रिसर्च प्रोजेक्ट याविषयी खूप माहिती दिली. निश्चितपणे आज आम्हाला या ठिकाणी सरांकडून देशामध्ये असणाऱ्या रिसर्च फंडिंग एजन्सी कोणत्या आहेत त्यांची माहिती मिळाली. त्याचबरोबर काही बाहेरच्या ज्या रिसर्च फंडिंग एजन्सी आहेत आउट ऑफ कंट्रीच्या त्याची पण माहिती आम्हाला या ठिकाणी आज मिळाली. या ठिकाणी मी सरांचं दहिवडीच्या वतीनं मनपूर्वक आभार मानतो की त्यांनी वेळात वेळ काढून सुद्धा आमच्या विनंतीला मान देऊन आम्हाला अतिशय सुंदर पद्धतीनं व्याख्यान दिलं, आम्हाला मार्गदर्शन केलं, त्याबद्दल त्यांचं महाविद्यालयाच्या वतीनं मी या ठिकाणी आभार मानतो. त्याचबरोबर या कार्यक्रमासाठी महाविद्यालयाचे प्राचार्य डॉक्टर BS बलवंत सरांनी आम्हाला प्रमोट केलं, त्याबद्दल त्यांचं रिसर्च फंडिंग एजन्सी तर्फे मी या ठिकाणी आभार मानतो. त्याचबरोबर या कार्यक्रमाचे चीफ कोऑर्डिनेटर डॉक्टर AN देडे सरांनी या कार्यक्रमाची पूर्ण जबाबदारी स्वीकारली आणि खूप सारे पार्टिसिपंट्स आपल्याला सर्वांपर्यंत आपलं नॉलेज पोहोचवायचं काम केलं, त्याबद्दल त्यांचे या ठिकाणी आभार मानतो. त्याचबरोबर या कार्यक्रम सक्सेस होण्यासाठी हेल्प करणारे सर्व प्राध्यापक वर्ग, विद्यार्थी, त्यामध्ये प्रामुख्याने ITC कोऑर्डिनेटर AN दड सर, त्यानंतर को कोऑर्डिनेटर SM खेत्रे सर, त्याचबरोबर कमिटीमध्ये असणारे सर्व सहकारी यांचे या ठिकाणी आभार मानतो आणि हा कार्यक्रम संपला असं देशाच्या वतीने या ठिकाणी जाहीर करतो. धन्यवाद.
थँक्यू सर. थँक्यू व्हेरी मच. Okay, shall I leave, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, sir. Have a nice day.
Okay.